Hey YouTube fam, how you be? This round, it looks like, because I just began shuffling and 3 cards dropped out. And that's the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the Strength card. What I'm feeling is there's something really big that a person has been building up to. But they're nervous because it's like a culmination of everything, right? Like there's a lot of pressure, ultimately, I feel, that this person has been putting on their shoulders about this, right? Like it's kind of a big deal to them. And like personally, one of my favorite aspects about the 6 of Wands is that horsey. That horse kind of looks like, yeah, it's so nice of y'all to catch up. You know what I mean? Because we've been being a badass. And the thing about it, though, is you're being shown that you do have that strength. You have been soul searching, whether it's actual meditation or not. Maybe you've been just going on trips or something, you know, going out in nature, whatever the heck it is that has been enabling you to really find that peace, that serenity, and find what it means and what it looks like for you. I know that's vague as fuck. Sorry, not sorry, but you know what I mean? Like, to somebody else, they may not even realize what you're doing, even though you're basically doing breathing techniques and stuff. That kind of vibe, right? And this is a lot of self-doubt that we're going to say you're working on. Fair enough? So let's see if we can get into the nuts and bolts of the situation and help you out with some perspective. That's what I like to do. I like to play with the silver linings around here. If you're new, hi, my name really is Amy, and it's so nice to meet you. Let's hang either way. Okay, so I feel like the way they came out was 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and Strength card. So what comes, and I'm seeing the 8 of Cups on the bottom. So that's 2 8s right out the gate. Should I just, let's go ahead and set the Ace of Cups aside, to the side. I feel like I should put it up there after Strength. So 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords, Strength, and 8 of Cups. That strength to know what isn't it to serve? Like, what does it serve? I'm kind of tired of the word serve. I've worked a lot of retail, a lot of customer service. Can we just, you know, like, what's not conducive? What feels hollow, like these dang cups? Isn't that like the only cup, like, card in the suit where they're just hollow? There's nothing. I mean, besides the, you know, in the, you know, in the, you know, that's just me being, you know. All right. Anyway, moving on. What's coming up underneath that 6 of Wands? Interesting. Is there a connection here? I'm seeing the 7 of Swords. But the thing about this card, I talk about it a lot. I feel like this card gets a bum rap. Yeah, I agree. It's talking about betrayal and cheating, thievery, straight up thievery. But this character, this person that we see in this card, I'm so sorry if my nails are dirty. I keep playing in the garden before I grab my gloves, which they have holes now. It's been a couple, whatever. Moving on. Hi, neurodivergent fam. How you doing? It's broad daylight. It's broad freaking daylight. What are they hiding? What are they ashamed of? Did you ever think maybe they have every right to pick up, because it's swords, that's the mind, that's the wisdom, and move on? It makes me think maybe whoever those 2 swords being left behind, makes me think they're not very happy about it. Did you say something first? Was it words that burned that bridge? Right? That's what I'm feeling. Like bridges have been burned. Things have happened in the past that are what's making you nervous. And what I feel like you really need to keep in mind, this is like the like overall over like going beyond just one story arc kind of a theme these days is oh god, did I just lose it? That was then, this is now. I got it back. There it is. Right? What if instead of being afraid of those things happening again, we recognize the why would they though? Why are you expecting anything to happen that you would never at this point in your life allow? Are there still people in your circle that you know you can't trust? That you can't be yourself around? I've never understood this idea. Maybe, like, I've never understood this idea of showing different sides of yourself around different people. The only thing with me is, like, I may not swear in front of your parents or grandparents. I mean, not until they do. And then all bets are off, clearly. But you know what I mean? Those are just manners. I'm not behaving differently depending on who I'm with. I don't understand that. But you've been recognizing there are people still possibly in your circle, in your environment that like, oh, like something I've been recognizing is like, what is my deal with this particular person? And I've come to recognize I so badly want it. The friendship, I mean. But this is someone I've known for a long time at this point. What if? Right? I feel like there's that what if factor that's coming in with your relationships with some people because of this. And that is, like worried about people being nice to your face but talking as soon as your back is turned. Things like that, that's like people are going to just keep trying to take or name drop as if it helps them or something, right? Maybe that helps narrow it down for someone. Underneath that, I feel like, move along, Amy, you babbling again. Four of Swords, underneath that is the Fool. Bam. Oh, yeah. This card is coming up underneath the Four of Swords and after this card. All of that woosah is enabling you. Right? The battle's done. You've put up the swords. And it's time to unlearn that training. Unlearn that boot camp of survival mode in your life, fam. Whatever that looks like, has in the past looked like for you. Because you're older and wiser, right? We have this white dog at this person's feet. Right? And I never noticed it before, but I was finally reading that book, that Wisdom of the Tarot, 78 Degrees or whatever of Wisdom or something, and they point out that there's an eagle on the back, and I was like, what the fuck, there's an outline on the bag. But then, like, some people talk about the cups, the wand, and it's all inside this bag, and I'm like, how in the world? I mean, there's a stick holding the hobo bag, but like, how in the world? Now you're just playing. Did Pamela tell you that? Come on. But there's definitely an eagle on there. Speaking of that freedom, the ability to soar above, right? But getting back to this doggy dog, that doggy dog is white. That speaks of innocence and purity. But coming up underneath that Four of Swords, oops, I mean it this way. It's really making me think of wisdom. You're not going to go off cliffs, right? It's kind of like growing up with parents who have no idea what they're doing about money. So you grow up having no idea what to do about money, right? But then you hit a certain point, regardless of your age, where you're like, okay, enough of that. I need to figure out money management. I didn't take that class in high school. And I got to figure it out, right? That kind of crap. Just like not making that, you're not stuck in that loop anymore. You recognize the trickery of it all, and you're not stuck in the loop anymore. You catch yourself at the very least and go, no, I'm not thinking that way. I'm thinking this way. And we're moving on, right? And there's such awe to life that's able to happen now. It's like not rose-tinted glasses or like rainbow-tinted glasses, you know, with like unicorn farts just sprinkling dust everywhere. There's a freedom to it. That's what it is. That freedom to mess up and know how to rebound. That freedom to recognize, okay, so that didn't work. Let me fine tune it a bit better, because I know the idea is right. I know the idea is everything, but I just gotta, you know, more like a scientist than like someone who's raised to not know how to believe in themselves, right? If a parent isn't showing their child even an iota of respect, what business do they have demanding respect from their child? If you're not taught how to properly take care of yourself, how to believe in yourself, and hype your damn self up, how are you supposed to know how to, right? What's coming up underneath that strength card, fan? We have like a trifecta of major arcana happening right here, fan. We have the freaking Wheel of Fortune, right? I almost said fate. Fate is coming to mind. I don't think that every single moment in our lives, I don't feel, my opinion is that not every single moment of our lives is planned out, right? Because of the free will of it all. But I do believe in the butterfly effects. I don't believe in coincidences. I think choices have ripples, right? And this is that moment, like I was saying before, about the culmination of things. Amalgamate? What? Whatever. The main point, this is coming up underneath the strength card, fan. You've had the strength to make it to this point. Bravo. I don't mean that in Okanda. I'm sorry if that came across. Oh my goodness, there's an... man, I do not remember having cat hair in my eyeballs so much ever before in my life until I have a Norwegian forest cat. Okay. I don't think I got it, so don't mind me if I keep playing with it. With the Wheel of Fortune, the whole idea usually is coming, it's kind of like, it's similar to the Sun card where it's like a lot of shit's been going on, but now the wheel and the odds are ever in your favor. It's not a reprieve, it's a whole new chapter. This is a 10 card, fan. And that speaks of the ending of one chapter and the beginning of the new. This card is filled with so much freaking esoteric imagery and symbolism. It's all in this card. It's all covered. Every freaking angle. They're making a point when they bust out cards like this. Right? This one's right up there with, what is it, Justice? That karmic balance of it all. That's the kind of shit that's going on right now. And I feel like that's a part of what's like, whew, that precipice feeling, right? Like, this is big. This is one of the biggest things in your life, and you know it. And you, like, I want you to keep in mind that your fear doesn't have to get in the way. It doesn't have to be worthy of getting in your way. So what if you're afraid? You're also very, very strong. That yellow frickin' background tends to speak of very conscious energy, right? You know what you're doing. You know what works best for you now. And the crap that just simply doesn't is gone. Ow. What's coming up underneath that good old 8 of Cups? Wow. We have 8 cards drawn so far. 4 of them are major arcana. I got a censor, Papa YouTube, the Devil card has appeared. This black background is what's standing out to me the most right now. Someone has a lot of what they have, at least in the past, considered baggage. They're so heavy, though. I'm being a bit silly about it because some of it's self-imposed and some of it is just, I said it before, I'm just gonna stick to it. It's not worthy. It's not worthy, okay? But something with it being paired with the 8 of Cups, not only is this something that you're putting behind you and you're doing that work, that strength, that resiliency. This character, though, that's above the freaking Wheel of Fortune is the one card in this reading that has the infinity symbol represented. And the Devil does have that upside down pentagram going on, but that, whatever direction it's in, because energy is energy, what are you gonna do with it is my question. You know what I mean? That's power. That's power in recognizing what you don't want to do, because now you can recognize what you do want, right? This side of yourself that you've outgrown, sides, plural, like Tim Roth. In freaking 4 rooms at the end. I don't have a problem. I have problems, plural. I reference that every now and then because it's just so perfect. Problems, plural. Sorry for butchering that accent. I feel like you're not even aware of how strong you are. That you've only come to recognize. You're just really starting to grasp it. And maybe even revel in it a little bit. But this power, the Devil card is the Capricorn card, right? That's earth. That's manifestation. That's this physical realm. So there are changes that are occurring in this physical realm for you. So there may still be some tendrils that are bugging you, but whatever you're doing is what's been required. It's finally, you can feel it, Sam. You can feel it, can't you? Changes are happening. This is real. You're not seeing things. You're not confused. Because anything you've been confused about, well, you're working through that. Right? Strength is being able to deal with challenges. Right? It doesn't mean that you don't balk. It doesn't mean that you never call bullshit. Strength can be recognizing you have every right to call bullshit. Right? Or just simply walk away. What's the caboose to this reading? Wow. On the bottom, oh my goodness, the bottom of the deck is the Tower card, fam. Wow, 10 cards, half of them, oh my goodness, this hair. Half of them are major arcana. Major freaking arcana. But the caboose, so this is sudden changes. Where these people are landing, they have no freaking idea. You may be nervous about not knowing where this is going to go, about there being free will, but then fate, but then this, and then this. But guess what, fam? We got the Page of freaking Pentacles at the caboose. How you like that for some yellow conscious energy? Huh? That's a card for manifestations, fam. All these seeds that you're planting right now are going to come to fruition. All these epiphanies that you're having are coming to fruition, and you have a message. Maybe it's this one. I don't think so. I think you have a message that's coming that maybe you've been waiting for. Maybe you've been expecting. We got there, fam. It just took me like 20 fucking minutes. All right. Aw, fam. Look at these beautiful cards. I'm going to start from beginning to end with all this yellow and gold. I mean, it's a bit more orange with the full, but that's okay. Let's get my eczema out of your face. Right? Hey, look at those cards. But, shall we do it, fam? Shall we do it? Let's have Strength, the Fool, Wheel of Fortune, and on the bottom, underneath the Tower, was the Page of Wands. 2 pages. 2 pages have made their presences known. How can I hide the tears? Don't be offended by breasts, okay? They're just breasts. They're wonderful. Look at all that major arcana with changes, transitioning, growth. Yeah, a lot of difficulties and possible addictions, unhealthy coping mechanisms, survival mode. It saw you through. It did the thing. It enabled you to get to this point, but now it's just simply different. And that's okay because you've recognized that. You may feel like you've had some false starts along the way. But, I mean, were they? Were they false? I mean, were they false? Or were you just, like, curious? You know what I mean? Were you just, like, I don't know. I don't know. We could go either way. I don't know. Let's see what moon card can help us with a little bit of advice. Okay, that one. Oh, fam. It's one of my favorite ones. It's so pretty. It's the new moon card. Hey, what is that? A new start is coming. It's coming, fam. It's coming. It may be scary at times. And you'd be like, all right, I don't know where this is going, but, you know, just don't pick up any pieces and try to put them back. I know it's going to feel really natural. And you may not even realize until that moment comes and you're like, oh, shit, right? Hey, you caught yourself. You caught yourself. That counts. Small thing like consistency and giving your all 100%. Like it's different on different days, fam. Take that pressure off your shoulders. Do your meditations. Keep retraining your subconscious with affirmations. Throw on some subliminals when you're going to sleep. Please be very careful about which ones you choose. Some freaky deaky shit was going on a little bit. Like there's some like, listen. Be very specific, be very like sure about which channel you're going to trust with that crap, especially if you're playing it while you're going to sleep, because with subliminals, you're not supposed to actually like fully hear what they're saying. It's kind of layered in there, right? Like your dog and your brain's picking up those. I'm sorry. I totally just saw someone or something right the fuck there. Like they were moving to kind of like lean in or something and chime in like, hello. Caught me off guard. What's up? So yeah, that's confirmation as far as I'm concerned. On the bottom, we have 3rd quarter moon adjustments are required though. And I think I mentioned that before. Like the idea is solid. The idea is solid. And just handle it like a scientist. Go full Nikola Tesla on that shit, right? Go full Einstein. Keep trying. Make adjustments. Keep going. The idea is solid. Trust yourself. Keep it up. If you have a moment where you just need to blow off some steam, figure out a new, healthier way to do that and fucking do it. Whose permission do you need to enjoy yourself? It's at nobody else's expense. What's the problem, right? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You know, you can take it or leave it. I don't know, but I know that there's some good shit going on with you, fam. Like, heck yeah. Oh, thank you so much for joining me in this reading. This was just beautiful. And I'm serious, like, this didn't just pop out a couple of major arcana. Half the fucking reading is major arcana. And then otherwise we have wands, swords, cups, pentacles. And not just any pentacles, the Page of Pentacles has arrived. Not just any cups, the 8 of Cups. Moving on. Maybe you're going into your Hermit era. I don't know. Maybe that's what the seeds are being planted. But I kind of feel like you're in it. You're coming out of it. You have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hanging out and keeping me company. Always remember, fam, that I believe in you.